or something, over.
Yeah, roger. Let me tune this thing a second. Hold on. Okay, Alex, is that any better for you?
Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I was just asking, was that better for you? Do I sound any different now?
Okay, well, no problem. Thank you very much for the contact. You're 5 and 8, like I say, 58. What is my signal report?
Roger that. Yeah, you're a 5 and 9. You're a little bit over, man, about plus 10. Sounds really good.
Well, thank you so much for the 5 and 9, Chris. The name here is Alex, as I say, and you are in the log. Sir, my pleasure. 73.
73. Thank you, sir.
Okay, this is Whiskey 7 Hotel Union, any station anywhere, QRZ. The Charlie Oscar 8, the Charlie Oscar 8.
Papa Bravo Tango.
Okay, Charlie Oscar 8, Whiskey Foxtrot Papa from Cuba, Whistler. Hello, sir, how you doing? This is Alex. Your signal is 5 and 8.
This might help. I got a microphone over here. What's going on, old buddy?
Okay, thank you so much, Wisner, right? Wisner is your name? Okay, Wisner, well, we had a contact in 2018, actually on October 23rd, 2018, and January 4th of 2021. So this is our third contact, Mr. Wisner, over. Okay, Alex, yes. Ok, muchachón, bueno, gracias a ti por el contacto, por nuestro tercer contacto. Un saludo y un abrazo para ti, Wisner. Charlie Oscar 8, Whiskey Fox Papa, W7HU. Gracias. Okay, 73, this is Whiskey 7 Hotel Union, QRZ.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November.
Papa Bravo Tango.
CQ, hello, CQ 40. This is Whiskey 7 Hotel Union, QRZ 40.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November.
Oh.
Okay, Kilo India 4 Delta. Okay, November Italy 4 Denmark. Hello, good afternoon, Clark from Tennessee. Go ahead.
There you go. Got off a little bit early today, so figured I'd jump on there.
Okay, November India 4 Delta, Clark. This is Whiskey 7 Hotel United. You're 5 and 8 of 58 here into Coupler Bay. Over.
Yes, sir. You are 5 now.
Okay, I think you went down to 5 and 7, and the noise level that I have is 5 and 7. Can you repeat my signal report, Clark? Over.
Well, if we can't. Hate to start calling CQ right here, right under Alex. But kind of my spot. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Is this frequency in use? Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Is this frequency in use? CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling CQ 40 meters. CQ, 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 CQ 40, CQ 40. K4, LEN. Calling any station anywhere, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling CQ 40 meters. CQ, 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 CQ 40, CQ 40. K4, LEN. Calling any station anywhere. QRZ.
Kilo 3, Echo Lima, Golf.
Kilo 3, Echo Lima Golf. Good evening to you. This is K4 LEN. Name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. Good evening to you.
Good evening to you as well. This is Eric. I've talked to you a bunch on POTA activations. I just tuned in there on the live stream and I saw you in there.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I actually made a POTA video Saturday. I think it was Saturday morning. I ain't never posted it. I need to put it up on the YouTube there. But yeah, thanks for coming back to the call. You doing all right this evening?
Yeah, doing all right. Just got in here. Going to get ready to fix a bite to eat and kick back a little bit.
Yeah, I heard that. Been raining. Well, it rained overnight into the morning over here, so I got off a little bit early this evening, so I figured I'd jump on and get busy this evening a little sooner than I normally do there, Roger.
Yeah, the bands aren't too bad. 40's a little bit noisy up there, but it ain't too bad a shape tonight anyway.
Yeah, Roger that. What kind of rig you running? Assuming you're at home today.
Yeah, I've got an Apache 7000 DLE Mark II, and actually talking on a DX Commander Nebula right now, just 100 watts.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with either one of those. Well, I am the DX Commander. Not sure about the Apache. I have to look that up. What is the model and everything of it again?
7000 DLE Mark II. It's an SDR radio.
Okay, I'll look that up. Never heard of that.
Yeah, they're made in Australia, and the specs-wise, they're probably one of the better ones.
Okay, yeah, Roger that. Look that up. Talking like a SDR, kind of like a flex radio in that range, if you will.
Yeah, and specs-wise, it's a little better than the flex, but very similar.
Okay, yeah, Roger that. Well, it's doing a good job for you this evening. I got you. Well, I don't know. I know you're great signal coming in. I have not looked at the meters, so. But you a real good signal coming in here in Tennessee today.
You're 5'9" here as well. I'm about 50 miles south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay, yeah, Roger that. Well, it's doing a good job. And the DX Commander, is that what you said you're using?
Yeah, his newest one, the Nebula. It's the latest one. It's what is it? Almost 60 feet tall, I believe.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's doing a good job for sure.
I appreciate it, and I'm going to jump off here. I'm sure somebody will be calling in there to you. I'm going to get a bite to eat. Well, it's good to talk to you again, Justin, and I'll catch you in there here in a little bit.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming back to the call, and like I said, we're live streaming on YouTube, so if you want to go back and see how that Apache and that DX Commander is sounding, K4 LEN radio, you my first contact of the day.
QSO 73, have a good evening. Yeah, I've got you on live stream right now. I just haven't typed in there yet, but good to talk to you again. K3ELG is off to you.
All right. Appreciate you coming back to the call, and forward to getting you back in here and working you again there, sir. Kilo 3, Echo Lima Golf, K4 LEN. 7-3s. Have yourself a good rest of the evening there. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. K4LEN. Calling any station anywhere. QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling CQ 40 meters. CQ, 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 CQ 40, CQ 40. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling any station anywhere. QRZ.
November 9, Alpha, Juliet, Alpha.
November 9, Alpha, Juliet, Alpha. Is that correct?
QSL, November 9, Alpha, Juliet, Alpha. You are a solid 5 and 9 into the state of Illinois. The name is AJ here, Alpha, Juliet. QSL?
All right, AJ. The name here is Justin. And I've got a 5657 on you this evening. A little bit of noise in there, but you're making it in here no problem there.
Alrighty, well, nice to meet you, Justin. I've got you in the logbook at about 24 minutes after the hour, so I'll let you keep calling and hope you make a bunch more, alright? 7-3 and catch you later.
All right, well, I'm live streaming on YouTube. If you'd like to go back and see how that radio was sounding on my end, you can find it at K4LEN Radio. And be about 10 minutes into it, a little over 10 minutes into today's live stream. Go back and hear exactly how I'm hearing it. But thanks for coming back to the call, AJ, and look forward to catching you on down the log there. November 9, Alpha, Juliet, Alpha, K4LEN, 7-3s, my friend.
7-3, and I'm going to check that out right now.
All right. Well, you like what you see. I try to get on here every day, every other day at least, and time kind of made doing it that way. I help other operators get an idea how their equipment's performing. Get a new antenna or something, want to compare it to the old. I'm here to help. But thanks for coming back to the call. And, catch you down the log there. 7-3s. What's going on, Eric? Marty? CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling CQ 40 meters. K4LEN. Calling any station anywhere. QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling CQ 40 meters. K4LEN. Calling any station anywhere. QRZ.
Kilo November 4, Uniform Mike, Quebec.
Kilo November 4, Uniform Mike, Quebec. Is that correct?
Roger that, my friend. The name is Mike, and I'm in North Carolina.
All right, Mike. Well, thanks for coming back to the call. The name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. Say good evening to you. You got a nice signal there tonight. What kind of rig you running?
Roger that. You are a 5.9, and I'm running a Yaesu FT891, 100 watts barefoot into a 270-foot off-center fed dipole.
USL. Well, I'm running a Yaesu 991A often. It's a little bit shorter than what you got. Off-center fed dipole. Mine's about, I don't know, a little over 100 foot, I guess. But yeah, man, you got a great signal today.
Well, I sure do appreciate it. What is your weather up there?
Well, cloudy and gotten cooler. And I don't know, I think we're expecting rain again tomorrow. We had a good rain overnight. I'm sure y'all probably getting the remnants of it probably right now, I'm assuming, or maybe it's done moved across you.
Yeah, roger that. We had rain last night, and it's been cloudy all day, but the temperature's been up around 55 to 60, and they're calling for sunshine here tomorrow.
Yeah, roger that. Maybe look up and see what we got. It's cooled off quite a bit today here, and this old computer come on. 43 degrees. Feels like 37 and cloudy. But I think tomorrow's supposed to be back up to 50s maybe. And so we'll see how it goes. I think there's a good chance of rain tomorrow night as well. So and take it for what we can get, I guess. Ain't nothing we can do to change it there, Roger.
Roger that. We just got to take what the good Lord gives us.
That's exactly right. Michael, I'm live streaming on YouTube tonight. If you'd like to see how that radio and off-center fed dipole is performing, find me on YouTube at K4LEN Radio. And our QSO started about 14 minutes into today's live stream, and go see what that booming station sounded like down here in Tennessee.
Roger that, my friend. I will sure do that. I'm fixing to log you in to QRZ.
Roger that. I just sent one myself. But thanks for coming back to the call. Look forward to catching you on down the log there.
Roger that, my friend. I'll say 73 to you, and you and that beautiful family of yours stay safe and healthy up there in Tennessee.
We appreciate it. We're going to try our best. And 7-3s to you. It's K4LEN.
K4LEN, this is Whiskey 4 Yankee Echo Echo.
Well, good evening there, Bud. How you doing?
I've been probing the bands looking for you just to hear you on here, but didn't want to sound like a stalker or anything, but just thought I'd go ahead and say hello while I had the chance.
I got you. That ain't no problem. Yeah, I kind of took a few days off. The in-laws come into town over the weekend, so got to hang out with them. Got me a new antenna for my mobile. Got a Tar Heel, and spent all day Saturday doing that. Didn't get in time to do anything Saturday night, and then we went out to eat with the in-laws last night, so it's kind of been took the weekend off, I guess you could say.
Yeah, Roger, you got to do that sometimes. Can't be working all the time or sitting in front of that radio all the time. If you look at my QSZ page, you'll see the antenna that I call is a potato masher. I finally got a picture of it up there.
Okay, yeah, roger that. MFJ 1799 potato masher. That's I bet you that thing will mash them right on up, maybe.
Yeah, well, if you can see my call log, you'll see where I contacted Russia and a couple of other places on it already. And the thing is only 10 feet above the ground. That's it. I mean, I haven't really put it up yet, so I still got a long way to go with it, but it's doing fine. I mean, I'm really surprised at how good it's really been doing.
Roger that. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's real good. That single sideband on into Russia.
Roger. Yep, I freaked out when he answered me. I mean, I had just called that CQ, blah, 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 and I was on 20 meters? Yeah, I was on 20 meters. And he came back, and just as clear as a bell, and we started talking, and I said, where are you? And he gave me this town. Like I said, if you look at my, you'll see where the log is. And he gave me this town, and I'm like, where the heck is that? And he says, well, we're by Russia.
Yeah, that's good. That's real good. So that thing's working, no doubt. Then. Eric, I'm running it's a Heil headset. I use boom
Yeah, just
mic.
pulled up your YouTube. Say hello. I mean, I can see you. Yeah, I've been looking between 7.2, well, actually 7.195 and 7.210 looking for you, but the conditions have really been bad too. I mean, just to say hello, etc., etc.
Yeah, the band condition's been terrible. I think actually Saturday night they was decent. What I think that's what somebody said anyway, but like I said, I didn't get home till almost 10 o'clock Saturday night before I got home. I left at 10 o'clock in the morning, got home almost at 10 o'clock at night. Put it's 290 something miles on my old Dodge, and we made a day out of it. The ex-wife, she is working, so me and the kids piled up and took a road trip. There's a ham lives down in Alabama, just a little north of Birmingham. He's got a 190-foot tower. It's right at 200 foot actually. His highest antenna on the tower is right at 200 foot, an inch shy of 200 foot, and I've talked to him a lot. Did him a friend of mine, and I went down to Coleman, Alabama, and picked up that antenna, and another ham friend of mine stopped in and said hello because I was talking on the repeater, and he was in the area, so he stopped in, said hello, said he was going down to Owens, so we piled up and rode down there with him, made a day out of it. We had a good time.
Yeah, that's great. Sounds like you had a lot of fun. Hey, also, just so you know, that mobile antenna you got is pretty good. That's supposed to be one of the better antennas from what I understand. How true that is, I don't know. I don't do mobile, unfortunately, which I guess I should shove like a 2-meter vig inside with one of those heads and then radio underneath the seat so nobody can see it. But anyway, all right, so I just thought I'd jump in here, say hello to you. I haven't talked to you in a couple of days and figured I'd just go ahead and say hey. You have a great time. Get lots of QSOs going. I hope you fill up your YouTube with people. Talk to you later. Have a great night. Whiskey 4 Yankee Echo Echo. Be clear with Kilo 4 Lima Echo November on his final.
All right, bud. As always, it's good talking to you, my friend. And look forward to catching you back out here on the air again here in the near future. Whiskey 4 Yankee Echo Echo K4LEN 73, my friend. Till next time. Everybody, my camera, my phone won't stay in my little.
This is Kilo 4 Sierra Oscar Papa.
Kilo Bravo 8, November, Tango Mike.
Got a lot of people calling. Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. Calling CQ 40 meters. K4LEN QRZ. CQ40 CQ40. Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. Calling CQ 40 meters. K4LEN. Calling any station anywhere. QRZ.
Kilo Bravo 0.
Kilo Bravo 8, November, Tango, Mexico.
November Tango Mexico, come back.
USL, Kilo Bravo 8, November, Tango, Mexico. I was wondering if I can get an audio report off you. I got any RF floating around on this thing?
I can't tell if you do. Sounds pretty good. You want to go to YouTube, type in K4LEN radio, and you can listen to it for yourself. I'm live streaming on YouTube, so you get a good idea how it sounds.
Yeah, roger that. Okay, thank you very much. Name here is Dan, Delta Alpha November, and you're 5'8" in Ohio today.
QSL, Dan, I've got you 5'7", 5'8" as well. But yeah, I've got a live stream going, and I've got your audio channeled right into the computer there, so If you'd like to go check that out, you can hear it exactly how I'm hearing it, get you a real good idea of how it's sounding, and make sure it suits you there. That's just kind of a little something I started not long ago, and do it just try to help instances like this right here out, trying to help my fellow operators out and get an idea how their equipment's performing, and try to push the hobby on non-operators, show them the capabilities of our hobby, if you will.
QSO on that. Okay, your call again there, sir?
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Okay, very good. I'll check it out. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thank you for coming back to the call. And as far as I can tell, it's sounding pretty good here in Tennessee.
Roger, Roger. All righty then. You have 5173. Thanks for the contact.
7-3s to you as well. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling CQ 40 meters. CQ 40. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling any station anywhere. QRZ.
Kilo, Bravo, 0, Sierra, Victor, Yankee.
Is there a Victor Yankee ending in Victor Yankee? Is that right?
Yep, QSL, the call is Kilo, Bravo, 0, Sierra, Victor, Yankee. Name here is Ed, Echo Delta there, over.
All right, Ed. A good evening to you. It's K4LEN. Name here is Justin, and I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. You got a good signal tonight.
Yeah, appreciate that, Justin. Very good. You also, you're about 5'5", 5'7", bouncing back and forth, but sounded real good. And heard you calling CQ, wanted to jump in there and just say good evening to you. I heard you a couple minutes ago saying you have a little Tar Heel antenna you just bought there, over.
Yeah, roger that. I bought the what is it, a 100M or whatever it's called. It's the 80 through 10 meter one.
Yeah, QSL, very good. It's they are great antennas. I've been running a little Tar Heel too on my tractor trailer at work, and about 10 years I've been running it with the EA2 857D, and I tell you what, they do a great job. I've always got really good signal reports, and they are very easy to tune there. Go ahead.
Roger that. I've got to do some bonding, I guess. I installed it yesterday, and I don't know, it's nothing anywhere close to what I was hoping it would be, but again, I'm gonna have to do some grounding and some bonding to it and see how it is. I got that thing, my company pickup truck has got a headache rack on it. It's just a little half-ton Chevrolet, and but it's got a headache rack, and I mounted that thing to the headache rack, put that 107-inch whip on it or whatever. That thing is tall now.
Oh yeah, it is. And they're pretty finicky when it comes to their ground. They need a very good ground, and they do not recommend running like a regular wire. They actually recommend running that flat ground. Can't think of an exact proper name for it, but the grounding. Strap style. That's what I run. I actually talked to Tar Heel about it a long time ago, and they said running just a regular insulated wire is not the best thing. It doesn't get along good with the antenna, so might just keep that out there in the back of your mind, and hopefully that'll help you out some. But like I said, they're great. Tar Heel definitely stands behind them. I had a couple pieces of mine I needed replaced. About 6-8 months ago, and Tar Heel jumped right in, helped me out, treated me very good, so I will definitely always stick with them there, over.
Roger that. I don't know, the shunt coil on it looks a little boogered up, and I don't know if that's could be a reason why. I figured, where it's mounted at, I could at least get, maybe 20, but nothing at all. What I've got, I've got the big, it's got like the plate that goes around the antenna, and then the bottom, it hooks down into the bottom of it, the kind of mount that it's on. Where would you hook that ground strap to on that?
What I did is I've got the actual car heel mount for the antenna where the coax screws into the base of it. There's where that plate is. I mounted one end of it there and dropped it straight down and hit the frame on my truck. Try to keep it as short as I could. I've got about a 4-foot ground strap. But like I said, it seems to do the job just fine. But definitely make sure you got a good ground on those, because that's something that Tar Heel recommended to me years and years ago when I used to have kind of some issues, not so much tuning, but a lot of interference. So being I'm in a tractor trailer all day long, that's where my antenna's at, mounted on one of the side handrails. But as soon as I did that, it really helped out a lot. And I don't know what you're going to use to tune it, but I've got one of their tuners where you can adjust it, and then it's got like 10 presets. So if you use a certain frequency all the time, it's kind of nice to turn on, push one button, the antenna automatically tracks to where you need to go there. Over.
Yeah, roger that. He gave me it's just a little rocker switch, if you will. Plugs into the cord there. I just wired it up on a cigarette lighter plug and, used the rocker switch up and down. So just get a ring terminal there, and down there on the antenna itself where it grounds out to the mount, then I'm assuming put a little ring terminal there in line with it and mount it like that.
Yeah, QSO, just use a ring terminal with the trap, just crimp it on the strap, put it on the base there, and just, like I said, keep it as short as you can, just drop it straight to the frame ground is always the best, of course, because sometimes, like the bed of pickup trucks and stuff like that have rubber mounts, for the bed mounts and stuff like that, it's rubber, so you don't get a really, really good ground. And that's what it was on my tractor trailer, since my cab sits on little airbags. I wasn't getting a good ground, and then as soon as I dropped it straight to the main frame of the truck, it made a whole bunch of difference there. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, roger that. I'll try that out tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be too wet for I had to work a little bit today, and hopefully it'll be too wet tomorrow. But yeah, good deal. Kilo Bravo 0 Sierra Victor Yankee K4LEN.
Yeah, K4LEN KB0FBY. Yeah, you can give it a shot and see what happens. I know one thing, I don't know about yours, but I only run like about a 60-inch whip. How long is your whip you're running there, guys?
He gave me, I don't know, he had it rigged up. Well, he gave me the original whip, the long whip. It's pretty much about 107, 106 inches long. Like I don't know if he trimmed some off of it or the tip of it broke or something, but I put it up next to 100 and what is it? The big CB whips, 107, 108, 109, whatever they are. And it was just a hair shorter than what it was. And I had one of those big whips, and it looked better than what his did, so I put mine on it. And I can't get it to tune anything. Even on 20, it won't tune. But now that I think about it, that headache rack is mounted onto that plastic piece on top of the bed rails on them new Chevrolet trucks. So that very well could be my problem. Hello, Mike.
Yeah, that could. And you probably got a 102-inch steel whip. That's what them CB ones used to be. And I've run those too on different antennas. But I tell you what, I've always, I
I'll
don't
get
know
you
if
in
you're
here
going to
next
be doing
time,
80
Todd.
meters, I pretty much stick to 20 and 40 and 10. And I found mine worked better with like about a 60-inch. I mean, I cut one of them long ones in half, and it tunes real well with the the shorter whip on it. But just a thought, I mean, you never know if you can round up another whip somewhere and kind of try different ones and see what you can do. But if you've got a new Chevy pickup, Silverado or GMC, whichever it is, the plastic rails on top of the bed do really affect the grounding on those things. So I would definitely recommend bouncing around that thing and getting to the frame there, guys.
Yeah, roger that. I may go out there and do that this evening before it gets dark and see if I can't get it in there a little bit better. But alright, Ed, I appreciate you coming back to the call. Are you talking on that Tar Heel right now, or are you at home now?
Yeah, no, I'm at home. If you look me up on QRZ, you can see the picture I got there. That's my tractor trailer. I'm a local driver. Monday through Friday, I start at 5 in the morning, get off usually around 2 in the afternoon. I haul construction equipment, so I pull a flatbed. But if you look at the truck, I don't know if you can blow the picture up a little bit, but it's mounted right on the handrail, just there behind the driver door on the handrail. So like the side of the headache rack handrail is what I'm trying to say. But you can see it there, and my headache rack's all aluminum, so that's not a good ground at all. So having to do it the other way really helps. And before you run there, Justin, give me a signal report if you don't mind. I've been playing around with my new unit here the last couple of weeks.
Man, just come in, faded right out. Well, Ed, you was up 5758 on me, but that last transmission at the very end, you faded completely out to nothing. I had some noise come up, and I hope it ain't the band done turned on me. But I know how that goes sometimes. But yeah, Ed, we'll see if you come back up this time around. But yeah, that's I like how you done your message board there. Put your call sign mobile. Kilo Bravo 0 Sierra Victor Yankee Mobile. And you came back up a little bit that time.
Yeah, you did too. If you don't mind dropping me a signal report for my log here, and I'll let you go on this one. So in case the band drops on us there again, go ahead.
All right, Ed. I gave you a 5758 right there. Nice signal here in the Tennessee. I'm live streaming on YouTube. If you'd like to go back and listen to our QSO, you can find it at K4LEN Radio on YouTube, and you about 27 minutes into it to where our QSO started there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'll swing over there and give it a listen. That'd be kind of nice to hear my own audio on this TX3000 I got here. So we'll give it a shot and give that antenna there a shot. Like I said, see what you can do with it. But I will let you go for now, Justin. This band's kind of going up and down here, and before I lose you, I want to say 7-3. Pleasure talking to you. Have a great evening, and I'll look for you again. I'm always listening in the afternoon.
All right, Ed. Thanks for coming back to the call. Thanks for the advice on the antenna. And 7-3s to you. Hope you have a good evening. Kilo Bravo 0 Sierra Victor Yankee K4LEN. Have a good evening, sir.
All right, Justin. You do the same. Have a great evening, and good luck with that antenna there. K4LEN, KB0 SVY 7-3s, my friend.
This is. Let's see. Come on in here, Todd. November 3, Papa Kilo Juliet.
K4LEN in 3PKJ. So, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to, oh boy, I'm a little hot. Give me 1 second, I need unkeep. I'm when I was team viewer into you the other night, I'm doing what I was trying to accomplish. So now this microphone here is my Yeti, and I want to compare it to how the headset sounds. Because I've always been curious, and I've never been able to do them like back to back. So give me like 2 seconds, and I'll flip over to my headset.
All right, roger that. Give her a go.
Okie dokie, so why do I have an echo? An echo somewhere, and I don't know why. But, regardless, if this is the headset now, we're probably testing 1, 2, 3, test. Oh, wait a minute. I know why I have an echo.
It's 5859 tonight. Good evening to you, Mike.
All right, that's much better.
Okay, you got a little bit of feedback in at that time.
Yeah, it's stuff and it didn't flip over like I thought it would. This is the headset. I had a macro set up in 1mm so I could flip back and forth between the two microphones, and it didn't flip the menus over like it was supposed to. And so
Eric, I'm running
actually getting the echo through the Yeti from the headset. But this here is the headset. So
running a Howl Pro Elite headset. That's what my audio's coming through the headset, and I'm using this microphone to talk over the live stream.
Like use one microphone when I contact Alex one day, and then use the other microphone the next day, and it's like I can't really do this. I need a back to back in 3 PKJ.
Yeah, roger that. I understand what you mean, 100%. I couldn't really tell a whole lot of difference in them. They sound almost the same.
That was my basic instinct to begin with. Because even though that the Yeti is using the data input for the audio, the quality of the two microphones themselves should be relatively the same, and then the EQ still affects both of them. That's in the radio.
I got you. Yeah. Well, you're right. You're if you hadn't have told me you swapped, I'd have never knew it there. Let's try this camera out again, see how long it'll sit up there this time. Well, yeah, Todd, like I said, I wouldn't have been able to tell the difference if you hadn't have told me what you done. It was that close, so now you know it's just a preference, whichever one you prefer to use there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. I missed part of that transmission. I want to take my headset off, put my glasses on the floor, and I have my computer volume way down.
so the Yeti isn't feedbacking off the YouTube feed. So I didn't hear a whole lot of that last night. And so it's like right now, I'm back on the Yeti. Probably could give it a little bit more gain. C2D testing 1, 2. Yeah, that should be about where it needs to be. And now we're back on the Yeti. Because I get that when I record it into Audacity, that they practically both sound the same. And that was my biggest concern, primarily for the EQ. So I'm not having to come up with two different EQ settings, one for one microphone and the other one for the other microphone. And with the quality of the two microphones, I was like, you know, they ought to both be relatively the same. So if I found a happy medium, that should be fine.
Yeah, roger that. Well, you got it figured out. It's used right. They sound basically the same. So, you was right. You spot on there. Yes, you know, I don't know. They probably about the same quality microphone, you know, and by the time running through the same processor and everything through the radio, so you ain't got a whole lot of choice but to sound about the same there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I don't want to hold you up, and but I figured I'd pop in here long enough to do this. And Mike, you said you hear me. Where are you? And then I'm gonna pop out of here and let you go. This is N3 PKJ, clear with a K4LEN.
All right, Todd. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with us in the live chat. And come back in here and join us anytime, brother. 7-3s to you. Guess I need to put you in the log there. November 3, Papa Kilo Juliet, K4LEN. Have a good evening, Todd. And Todd, he also has a YouTube page as well. He does some live streaming as well. Y'all have to go check out his YouTube page. His call sign, November 3, Papa Kilo Juliet. But yeah, Todd, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. But this is K4LEN, QRZ.
Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta.
Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta. Good evening to you. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin, and I am in southern Middle Tennessee. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Justin. I just wanted to jump in there and say hello to you. This is Mike over here in Jacksonville, Florida. And just wanted to pop in there and say hello. Gonna get ready to step out for a few. And just, you know, you're sounding great tonight over here at Jacksonville. Back to you.
All right, Mike. Well, I appreciate you hanging out, keeping us company in the live chat. Good to talk to you. And there you go, Todd, Jacksonville. And he just asked where you was at there, so that answered his question. But yeah, man, I appreciate you hanging out with me on the YouTube page. You in there just about every time. I'll let you know that I really appreciate it.
Roger. Sam operators got to stick together. And, you know, make sure I give support to every one of you guys. Your signal is a 5-9 this way tonight. 5-9. How am I making a trip over there to Tennessee tonight, over?
Well, you was up 5.6, 5.7, and I got a little bit extra noise that last go around, so we'll give it one more go around, see if you come up. But great signal though. It's good. No problems whatsoever.
I appreciate that. Yeah, that's my little
5.7,
shack set up
5.8.
there. ICOM 7300, and top left there is Anytone 578 for DMR and VHF and UHF, and on the bottom right there is my Anytone 878 portable for DMR, VHF and UHF, and that's my little humble setup I have here, and hopefully my signal came up here. Over.
Yeah, roger that. 5.7, 5.8, that go around. So yeah, the propagation a little up and down tonight, but so far it ain't too bad there.
Alright, roger that. I copy the 5.8 on you. Alright, well, let me get ready to step out of here. I gotta go get some dinned in for the family here real quick, and I'll be back. If you're not, I'll catch you on the next time around the band there, roger?
Alright, Mike. Well, like I said, appreciate you hanging out with us, and look forward to getting you on back in here another time. Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta. K4LN 73s, Mike. Have a good evening.
Alrighty, Justin, you take care. K4LEN, KD2SXD, 73, my friend.
This is Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling CQ 40 meters. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling any station anywhere. QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Tango Mike.
Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Tango Mike. That's correct, ain't it?
Roger that. It's John on this end in Louisiana. You sounding good here. I got you a 5.9.
All right, John. Well, you're sounding really good here in Tennessee as well. I'm gonna give you a 5.9. Sounds good. What kind of rig you running tonight?
I have a 7300, and then I have a dipole antenna about 60 feet up in a tree. I was running a FT 857D, and I just got this 7300 probably a couple of weeks ago, and I've been real happy with it.
Yeah, roger that. They're great radios. There's a lot of them out there. They sure have sold a bunch. Running a Yaesu 991A out to an off-center fed dipole. It's only about 25, 30 feet in the air, so it's not anything spectacular, but it gets the job done there, Roger.
Roger that. And I'm putting out the 100 watts from the radio. How about yourself?
Yeah, the same. Just 100 watts. That's I've not got them funds to get one of them big nice amps. Maybe one of these days though.
Yeah, I'd like to get one too, but I figure I gotta eat first, you know?
Yeah, roger that. Is this you, Santa Claus on the motorcycle?
Say that one more time. I had some static come up on you.
I'm looking at your QRZ page. Is this you on the motorcycle, Santa Claus?
Yeah, roger that. I did put my page together last week. Yeah, I was a motorcycle cop for a long time. I still work in law enforcement, but I'm not on the bikes anymore.
Yeah, roger that. It'd be a nice job, get to ride motorcycles all the time, but then again, you have to deal with all the crazy people, and that's not counting being a police, so yeah, it could be a very dangerous job as well.
Yeah, I loved what I was doing at the time. I love what I'm doing now. You know, it was a great job. I came to the department I'm on now to ride the motorcycles. I got run over twice, pay the price with my knees. I got to have them both replaced as a result of that. But it was what I wanted to do, and thoroughly enjoyed it. I still ride all the time. I have a Gold Wing. It's a big difference when you're riding for pleasure and having to ride at work, though. Total different type of riding.
Yeah, roger that. I guarantee you that one. Well, we thank you for the service. It takes a special kind of person to do the job you do. That's for sure. Get to see, like I said, all of the crazies, all the way around. So I'll do a good job. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate that. I started a long time ago, and things have really changed over the years. I have to say I wouldn't want to be starting my career out now.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you that. Yeah, I know the bad sure comes out of people. I hate to see it, but that's just the way it is.
How about yourself? You still working or retired or what?
Yeah, I still got several years before I'll be able to retire. I work construction, excavating, grading, and road building, if you will. So yeah, I'm only 35, so I got several years to go. Besides you, Dale?
That's some tough work being out in the weather all the time, I would imagine, especially there where you actually get the snow and everything you got to deal with as well.
Yeah, we've got some snow this year, but generally right here in southern Middle Tennessee, we don't get much snow. If we get a dusting to an inch, kind of whole town shuts down and goes crazy. But we actually got 5 inches a couple weeks ago. That's the best snow we'd had in probably 20 years or more. So I don't know, the kids really enjoyed it, but I don't care much for it. I'm the foreman of the crew, so I get paid whether we work or not, but it sure makes it hard on my men when stuff like that comes in.
Roger that. We had some cold weather for us there for a while when that cool front moved across the country. We actually got down in the teens, which is rare for us. But that cold with the humidity can cut through you, and so we had a cold couple of weeks. Last couple of days, it's been up in the 70s, 80s, but we've had some rain today, and I think we're supposed to get some more rain tomorrow. But before that, we had a real nice week last week where it was in the 70s, low 80s, and just really pretty weather.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, it was really nice last week. I could deal with that year round. It wouldn't hurt me. Wouldn't hurt my feelings none at all. Well, John, I'm live streaming on YouTube tonight. If you'd like to go back and see how that 7300 is sounding here in Tennessee, K4LEN Radio is my YouTube channel, and you are about 55 minutes into it this evening, so I'd like to go back and see how that 7300 is doing on my end. You can hear it exactly how I'm hearing it.
Roger that. Let me make sure I got your call right. It was Kilo 4 Lima Alpha November.
Lima Echo November. K4LEN. K4LEN Radio is my YouTube channel.
Roger that. I'll definitely check it out. And I didn't catch your name on that end.
Name here is Justin.
Roger that, Justin. So I just go to your call sign, radio, all one word?
No, it's got a space in it. K4LEN space radio.
Roger that. I'll definitely check it out because I made some questioning some other things just a little bit ago, so I'd like to see how it's sounding.
Yeah, roger that. Well, it's sounding great. I think you got her dialed in pretty close there anyway, so it's sounding really good.
Well, thank you, Justin. Well, it was good talking to you, man. I hope you have a great night, and hope you can make some more contacts. But I heard you so good in there, I had to take a minute just to say hello and give you a wave from Louisiana because you're definitely making the trip tonight.
Well, roger that. We sure appreciate you dropping in and saying hello, and look forward to catching you out here again in the near future.
Roger that, Justin. Do you is there a particular frequency you hang out on a lot? Is this one that you come to, or you just move around?
Yeah, most of the time you can find me right here. But if the frequency is occupied, I generally stay pretty close around in here. Here about 7,200 after the afternoon zoo calms down, I'll go down there. But generally right here pretty close.
Roger that. About this time at night?
I'm on a lot earlier today than I normally are. Most of the time I don't get home from work till about 6:30. So a lot of times it's about 7 o'clock before I get on. So we got wet and nasty. Got to go home early today. So make use of quiet time in the house.
Roger that, man. We'll enjoy it, and I'll listen up for you when I don't get on every night. You know, I get on here and there. It depends on. I have 12 grandkids, so it depends on if we're babysitting and they're at the house, or you know what's going on, whether I get on or not. But I'll definitely listen up for you, and if I hear you in there again, I'll give you a holler.
All right, sounds good then. John, appreciate you coming back to the call, and look forward to catching you out here on the bands again. Again, thank you for your service, and have a good evening. Kilo Charlie 5, Sierra Tango Mike, K4LEN. I say 7 3s to you, sir.
7 3s to you, Justin. It's good talking to you, man. I enjoyed it, and this will be KC5 CTM signing off with Kilo 4 Lima Echo November.
All right, have a good evening there. And this is K4LEN, CQ 40 meters. K4LEN, calling any station anywhere, QRZ.
Kilo November 4, Papa X-Ray Yankee.
From Kilo Echo 2 Sugar Echo.
Sugar Echo, stand by. Kilo November 4, Papa X-Ray Yankee. Good evening to you. It's K4LEN. Name here is Justin, and I am in southern Middle Tennessee. How you doing this evening?
K4LEN, this is KN4PXY. This is Phil. I'm over in Gaston County, North Carolina. I'm doing well. How are you this evening?
I'm doing better than I deserve. It's a nice day, kind of cool, and I don't know, I'm still above ground, so I don't guess it gets much better than that there, Roger.
Yeah, like they say, every day above ground's a good day.
Yeah, Roger that. That is for sure. What kind of rig you running tonight there?
Well, I just on Friday picked up a 7300. You're actually my first contact on it, and I'm running a 40-meter Delta Loop LPAC, it's around 30 feet off the ground.
Roger that. Well, good deal. Your lucky day. Not very often you get a new radio, and first contact you get to see exactly how it sounds. I'm live streaming on YouTube, so you can go back and hear it exactly how I'm hearing it. K4LEN Radio is the YouTube channel, and you'll be an hour and 3 minutes into it today, so you get to see exactly how that thing's doing for you.
Alright, well that sounds great. I'll go check that out after you are done live streaming and get it posted.
Yeah, roger that. It's not every day that you get a new radio and then very first thing get to see how it's doing. Kind of started this page just, kind of for that, get you an idea how your equipment is performing. Or got a new antenna, wanted to see what it sound like compared to the old one, or, that, and trying to show non-ham radio operators, the capabilities of our hobby. I've sat here in North Carolina, Missouri, Louisiana, all over right here, and, never touched my cell phone, so a lot of people don't know, we can do this kind of thing.
Yeah, Roger. That's the thing that intrigues me most about this hobby. I love being able to see how far I can hear folks, and even better, how far I can reach out and touch someone. I'm trying to get some contacts down in Brazil earlier today, and that guy was blasting in here. He was on 20 meters, but I guess he couldn't hear me. I'm not sure how well I'm set up for that sort of thing.
Was it, what was his, was it Helio? Brazil, Papa, I can't remember his call sign. It's something 8 Alpha Lima. Is that who you talking about?
Yeah, Justin, it was actually Paul Young 6 RT.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if I worked him or not. There's another guy that gets on there, and he's got a big booming signal when he comes in there. Probably look back right here in my log here and find it pretty quick. I don't know if I can or not. It's been a while since I've worked him, but I worked him several times. But man, he's got a booming signal when it comes in here. The last 2 letters of his call is Alpha Lima. And, man, he's got a great signal. He's got big beams that he uses and does a really good job.
That's Helio, PV8AL.
Yeah, that's him. I got it right there. Papa Victor 8 Alpha Lima. See, I don't know how many times we worked, but it's been several.
Yeah, the farthest I've gotten out of the country is up in Canada, which I seem to have pretty good coverage of the eastern side of the United States.
Yeah, roger that. How much real estate you got there? You working on well, how long have you been a general? Are you just now kind of getting into HF, or have you been into it for a little while?
I think just a little bit over a year, and I had 706 Mark IIG before this 7300. Actually, I don't have it. But yeah, and a lot of the folks in my area were setting up Delta loops, so they had instructions and layouts and everything. So I just kind of mimicked what they were doing, and it's been working pretty good so far. And I've got a fair amount of space. The problem is it's full of trees.
Yeah, roger that. Well, trees is not necessarily a bad thing. I've got the space, I just don't have trees. Well, I've got trees, but they're little short, bushy trees. I run a off-center fed dipole, and it's only up 25 or 30 feet in the air. And I tell you, this thing, it does a good job. I run a 991A, to that off-center fed dipole. Man, I get some good reports. I worked, I guess the farthest contact I've got on 80 or on 40 meters is Belgium. Winter field day that weekend. There's a station in Belgium. They was having a contest over there, and it was like 12:30 or 12 or 2 in the morning. I forget what time it was, but kind of blow my mind. Belgium. I was excited about that one.
Yeah, no, I'd be pretty excited too. Nothing like hitting somebody just about halfway around the world. So.
Yeah, roger that. Well, Bill, I appreciate you coming back to the call. I'm going to ease around here and see if I can make a few more. It's not going to be long, and the XYL and the Wild Kids will be home, and I'll see if I can't squeeze a few more in here before they get there.
All right, that sounds good. I appreciate you taking the time to chat. Fort Elliott and Fort 73.
All right, thanks for being there, and yeah, go check that out. K4LEN Radio on YouTube, and get you a good idea how that Delta Loop and that 7300 is doing for you there. Kilo November 4, Papa X-Ray Yankee, K4LEN. 7-3s to you, my friend. Until next time. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. K4LEN. Calling any station anywhere, QRZ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling any station anywhere, QRZ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling CQ 40 meters. CQ 40, CQ 40. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling any station anywhere, QRZ.
W8 FCC.
Whiskey 8, and come on back with the rest.
Whiskey 8, Sugar Delta Charlie. How you doing tonight? My name is Steve.
Well, good evening to you, Steve. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin, and I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. And how you doing this evening?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. It actually warmed up to about 13 degrees here today in Michigan, and we've had sunshine all day. Boy, the sunshine sure does make me feel better, even if it's only 32 out.
Yeah, I guarantee that one. Especially you had a bunch of cloudy days and not get to catch a good glimpse of sunshine, man, it does a wonder. Make you feel good and make you happy to be alive, that's for sure.
Yeah, it actually melted all the snow. We had about a foot on the ground or so a week ago, and by golly, it got up into the 50s Sunday, and that pretty well melted it all. Did you guys get any of that snow that they got down in Oklahoma and Texas?
We did. We ended up getting about 5 inches of snow that go around. It's probably the most we've had in 20 years or so. So, yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I generally don't like snow, but when it's a good one like that, I enjoyed it. We had a good time in it.
Boy, that's got to make some of those roads pretty dangerous. The wife and I were down in that area. We went down to the Dragon, Deal Gap, and ran around that area for a while in June. And boy, some of those grades coming down out of those mountains, I wouldn't want to be on those with snow on them.
Yeah, roger that. That's for sure. I'm a little bit west of there. a couple hours anyway. Probably about 3 hours from there, maybe 4. So we're not quite as bad as what they have over there, but it no, we still got some pretty good ones. Yeah, the thing about only getting the snow like that once every 20 years, we're not equipped for it. The state has plows and everything, and they keep the state roads good and clean. But these county roads and city roads, they was pretty treacherous. Uh, we started off and got about an inch of sleet that accumulated, and was fortunate that it was sleet because instead of sticking to the trees, it was bouncing off of them, and so we ended up with about an inch of sleet on the ground, and then that's when we got to 5 inches. So it was pretty nasty here for a little while.
Yeah, that's nasty no matter where you're at. Yeah, they are definitely set up to plow the roads around here. All the trucks got salt shakers on them and a couple sets of plows, and they do a pretty good job. We got hit hard a couple weeks ago, and gosh, there was 2 foot in my driveway, and I went out to go to work and got the snow blower out and blowed the driveway, but nobody had been down my road, and it was up over my knees, and I wasn't going to try to drive down it. I just got the driveway done, and there comes the snow plow, so I made it to work on time. I was glad for that, of course. When I got to work, I just had to plow snow for most of the day, so sometimes you just can't get away from it.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about that up there. Y'all, I don't know. I guess it's kind of a given up there. You're gonna get it, so you might as well get used to it. But I don't know. I'm not a fan. I work outside in construction, so when it gets nasty and snowy like that, we can't work, which is no problem for me, but makes me feel bad for my men that works for me. They, we don't work, we don't get paid, so it's pretty rough on them.
Yeah, the guys shut down for a while around here unless they're doing work inside. So, the framers and these kind of guys, foundation guys, they're off for a while, but you do have to budget for it, I guess. I'm in the marine industry, boats, I'm a boat mechanic, and boy, we get really busy winterizing them. That's our October, November, December work, and then about end of March, our hot get them ready to go. And people get anxious in a hurry. Our boat season is pretty short, so they want the boats now and they want them fixed fast.
Yeah, roger that. No, that's right. I don't know if they anything like me, which I'm not too bad now that I've come across this great hobby of ours. But before, if I had to sit in the house for a day, I was going crazy. I was ready to get out and do something. So now I've kind of got into this hobby, so it's kind of it don't bother me to sit at home now. I can sit in here and play on the radio. So it works for me.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I like to ride my Harley Davidson and my dirt bikes and stuff. And I got into this, back in the fall. I didn't get my license until beginning of December. So this is all new to me. But yeah, definitely, just things when they go by here, especially with the COVID restrictions we got up here. Our restaurants just opened up months ago. So we weren't doing much of anything. And radio sure helps, meeting new friends. And gosh, I'd like to see some of them face-to-face, have a face-to-face QSO with them sometime. But hopefully this summer we can.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I just kind of got my technician back in May of last year, and then got my general in September. A little local club here that I belong to. We since I've been in it, we've not had any. We have our meetings over the 2-meter repeater. So I've I've met 2 or 3 of them, at different places, but other than that, I've not been able to put a face to any of the people that I talked to. So they just put out a memo the other day that they found a place we're going to go ahead and have our in-person meeting this week. So that's a good thing. I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully I can make it to it there.
Yeah, I kind of got involved with the local club here over our 2-meter repeater, Cascade Area Amateur Radio Society. And they have their meetings over, well, it's like Skype, but they call it the Blue Jeans Network, but it's the same as Skype. So I have got to see them, and I know what they look like, and gosh, we're all a bunch of old gray-haired guys, I think. Maybe there's a type for ham radio, I don't know. But, yeah, they get together and have dinner on Friday night at a local Coney Island, and I guess they get together pretty regular. So I have seen some of them there, but still a lot of them aren't going because they're waiting to get their COVID shot. Hopefully this summer sometime.
Yeah, roger that. Well, Steve, I'm live streaming on YouTube tonight, so if you'd like to go back and see how your radio is sounding on my end, you can go and hear it exactly how I'm hearing it. K4LEN Radio YouTube channel, and click on today's live stream, and you'd be 1 hour and 12 minutes into it if you'd like to go see how you sounded down here in Tennessee.
Roger, yeah, I will give that a try.
Yeah, it's a little adventure I've journeyed upon, and figured out if I could help some of my fellow ham radio operators get a good idea how their equipment is performing here in Tennessee, and try to show the not so operators, the capabilities of our hobby, and try to be of some kind of service to somebody anyway there, Roger.
Yeah, I'm using a new radio too. Well, not new. I picked up a used radio over the weekend. Something I can put together to do parks on the air. I usually use my ICOM 7300, but this is an older IC706 Mark II, and I'm running it off of a small battery, just seeing how long it's going to last. And I'm going to get a portable setup for doing parks on the air this summer and give that a try. When I come home from work, I check to see who's on with it and try to give them a count that I can get anyway. And I don't know, something fun to do.
Yeah, roger that. I got on a little kick, and I done some activating, and I still chase the activators. I make videos as well, chasing them, the activations, and put them here on my YouTube channel as well. So trying to keep that in mind, and you might catch yourself back out here on the see how your portable station sounds whenever you get it set up. I try to, if I work somebody doing a parks on the air, I try to let them know. That way they can go back and check it out if they want. So, yeah, that's another little thing that I do here as well.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'll have to give that a try and give you a shout when I'm at a park. Let you know.
All right, Steve. Well, we appreciate you coming back to the call, and hopefully we can catch you out here on the bands again here pretty soon. Whiskey 8, Sierra Delta Charlie, K4LEN. I say 7-3s to you. Hope you have a great rest of your evening.
K4LEN, this is W8FCC. Hey, good talking to you. Good to meet people over the airwaves. 73, have a good evening.
7-3s to you as well. Good evening. And that's K4LEN. Lost my train of thought. Trying to do too much at the same time. That's K4LEN calling CQ 40 meters. CQ, 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 CQ 40, CQ 40. K4LEN. calling any station anywhere, QRZ. Kilo 5, is that right? Try me again.
Kilo 5, India, Foxtrot, Oscar, in Spring, Texas.
Alright, Kilo 5, India, Foxtrot, Oscar, K4LEN. Name here is Justin, and I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. Good evening to you.
Good evening to you. I'm Bill, Baker out of Love, in Spring, Texas. With your 25 here, no problem at all. And I heard you got the picture this afternoon. It's definitely still this year. So you're doing good, Philip. Myself, I'm a retired pastor, and so I have time to talk now about other things besides the book. And you get kind of lonely sometimes when you first get on the band. It seems like you can't get anybody to talk to you. But it's just because there's a lot of us. So how you doing there?
Doing pretty good this evening. Allergies is trying to mess with me a little bit. Got my nose stuffy, but we're gonna make it, I believe. Be just alright. Kind of a come and go thing right now. I guess it's that time of year there, but I can't complain. I'm still above the soil, and that's something to be thankful for.
Well, if you're above ground, that speaks a lot. And we're doing real well here in Spring. We're 35 miles north of Houston, where you better check that, Tennessee. I'm sure, I don't know the geography of Tennessee very well, but I know some of the folks there. I'm running a little, excuse me. So I'm running 200 watts or so on a Yaesu 991A, and I've got a hidden antenna. I'm in a housing edition that doesn't allow antennas, so it's hidden, compromised, but it seems to work okay. It's a off center fed wire type antenna. So what kind of gear are you running there?
I'm running a 991A as well, out to an off center fed dipole. It's up about 25 or 30 feet in the air, somewhere around in there. I think the center of it's about 25 or 26, and then the end's up about 30. So I call it 25 to 30 feet in the air. So, but yeah, nothing spectacular. Running 100 watts and just barefoot, but it does the trick there. It does a pretty good job for me. I've got you about a 5x5, 5x6 this evening, somewhere around in there.
Appreciate you seeing that. Well, my antenna's only 10 foot up in the air, so maybe that helps you. It's as high as I can get it and keep it into my tree.
Yeah, roger that. I've got little short bushy trees in my yard. I've got some big ones, but it would take probably 100 to 150 foot of coax to get an antenna in them. So, kind of put this one up here, just kind of see what it would do, and it's been working for me. So, if it ain't broke, I ain't gonna fix it there, Roger.
Roger that. Clear channel, and you can get out there all the world with 40 meters or 20. And it probably, if it loads on 40, it probably loads on 20 for you also.
Yeah, roger that. It does a really good job on 40, and it does pretty good on 20. 80 meters, it takes a lot of tuning to get it on 80 meters, and it still don't tune it down to where I want it to, but it tunes it good enough where I can use it. And I've talked all over the United States with it, so I wish I could get the SWRs down just a little bit more, but it still works the way it is there, Roger.
So you're doing real good with 100 watts. So you use the Yaesu also, that's neat. And do you have 2 meter rigs plugged into the other connector?
What was the last part? You kind of faded on me a little bit. I caught that you said I was running Yazoo, and I didn't catch much after that.
So the question was, have you got a 2-meter antenna hooked up on the other side of Yazoo?
I do, but I very seldom use it. I've got a big Cushcraft. It's actually a 10 element beam, or Yagi, if you will. It's got 10, or it's 20 elements. It's got 10 vertical and 10 horizontal. The SWR on it's a little bit high, so I generally only use this radio for HF. I've got a 5100 here in the shack as well that I use for all my 2-meter work. So I don't know. I used to do some FT8 and talk to my buddies around here on 2 meters. And when I got the radio, I was enjoying it, but I found myself wanting to do one and the other instead of one or the other. So I brought the 5100 back in the house and use it for all my 2-meter and D-Star work, and pretty much the 991A just solely for HF.
Well, we've done this one with HF. However, on 2 meters, we sometimes get a chip position. And we were able to do a QSO last week that local guys in Texas took about a 200-mile stretch. So you never know on 2. Now, with 2 meters or 6 meters has come back into being, because when you do work all over the world. But till then, 40 and 20 will have to make do for me. I have a Comet vertical antenna on 2 meters and 440. So it's 13 feet.
Yeah, I need some pretty bad.
We're definitely 37 feet total. So that's what I use. And it goes about 30 dB as well. But that's all right. So that's about everybody else. So I'm using the razor on 2 meters as well. And in the car I use a little
All right, Bill. The band has took a dip on us, pretty hard dip. It's almost wiped you out. You're still in there just a little bit, but I couldn't make out what you were saying there. Yeah, I just want to kind of let you know that I'm live streaming on YouTube. If you'd like to go back and see how your equipment's sounding here in Tennessee, K4LEN Radio is the YouTube channel, and be an hour and 25 minutes into today's live stream if you wanted to go back and see how you sound there. But I'll give you one more time, see if you come up there, and we'll go from there. Alright, Bill, I think the band has kind of turned and changing on us, and I kind of lost you altogether that time, but I appreciate you coming back to the call, and maybe we can catch you out here again in the near future and pick up where we left off there. Kilo 5, India, Foxtrot, Oscar, K4LEN. I'll say 7 threes to you, and we'll catch you out here again another day.
Good plan. See you later. K4LEN is K5 ISO 73.
All right, you was back up that time, but yeah, have a good evening there, and catch you out here again another time. This is K4LEN. Calling CQ 40 meters. K4LEN, calling any station anywhere, QRZ.
November 4, Hotel Echo Sierra.
November 4, Hotel Echo Sierra. Good evening. This is K4LEN. Name here is Justin, and I am in southern Middle Tennessee. You doing all right this evening?
I'm doing good. How about yourself? And yeah, you come down here about 5 minutes.
Okay. I didn't hardly catch much of that. I think you said I was coming in there at 5'9". But then the band kind of got loud and drowned you out a little bit there. The band, I think, is changing around a little bit on us this evening and getting a little bit rough. I guess the nighttime is taking over, if you will.
Oh, yeah. Well, I won't hold you then. I just heard you in there and wanted to say hello. And thank you for doing what you're doing. There's a lot of people out there that it really helps out.
Well, I appreciate you dropping in here and saying hello. You come back up that time. I don't know. Oh no, it's just rough there for just a minute. So, but yeah, the band is definitely changing, and probably about time for the XYL to be getting home with them rowdy kids. I think we got to go to the grocery store this evening, so be wrapping her up here before too awful long.
All right, Justin. You have a good evening, and thank you again. And yeah, we'll catch you again when the bands are earlier. I was in there earlier, but I wasn't able to get back to you. So you take care.
All right, Lee. I appreciate you stopping in, saying hello, and we look forward to getting you in here when the band's is a little bit better. Hopefully that won't be too much longer. I'm looking forward to some good conditions. Like maybe sometime this week we might. Maybe right now it's supposed to be a little bit better than what it's supposed to be the rest of the week. I'm not sure, but we're looking for some sunspots. Hopefully we'll be getting them soon. But have a good evening, and we'll catch you out here again. November 4, Hotel Echo Sierra, K4LAN. And I'll say 7-3s to you.
73, Justin, and you take care, and yeah, we'll catch you again. This is N4HES. We're going to be clear.
All right. Have a good evening, sir. We're going to say last call. Last call. K4LAN with a stopped up nose. Last call. Calling CQ 40 meters. K4LAN going to try to squeeze one more in this evening. QRZ.
Alpha Bravo 8 Lima.
Alpha Bravo 8 Lima. Good evening. It's K4LEN. The name here is Justin, and I'm in southern Middle Tennessee.
QSO, Justin, yeah, my name is Ed, Echo Delta. I get a good S9 up here in Michigan on you. I heard you talking. I thought, you going to get one last call. Let me see. I'll try one time. So, yeah, I'm up here in the central, right about in the middle of Michigan. Alpha Bravo 8 Lima. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I got your QRZ page pulled up there. Is that your car on in the picture there?
Yep, QSL. That's the old car that's out in the garage. It's a 1951 Hudson Hornet Hollywood.
Roger. Well, it's a nice looking car. Looks sharp. The Hudson Hornet. That's the one that they got in the Cars movies. I forget his name, but I've seen it many times. I can't believe I can't remember his name. But yeah, that's a cool old car there.
Yeah, QSL. That was Doc Hudson. That was a 1951 Hudson Hornet. That was a coupe. Mine's a two-door hardtop. It's called a Hollywood. So mine's Doc Hudson's better-looking twin brother. Mine's a two-door hardtop Hudson Hornet. Yeah, I've seen cars many a times. I got a whole bunch of those toys and all kinds of stuff from the movie Cars. They have the Hudson Hornet on it because I got one.
Yeah, roger that. Well, that's the name I was thinking it was. I don't know, for some reason I was second guessing myself, but yeah, old Doc on the Hudson Hornet. On the Cars maybe. That's a Kids, they love that movie. I enjoy it too. It's a good little movie. I enjoy watching it. But yeah, it's a cool car. What kind of rig you running the FTDX 3000 tonight?
Yep, QSO, yeah, just running the FTDX 3000. The other rigs I got pictures of the rigs that I used to have. I got twos that I kept. I got a Yaesu 847, and then I'm running the FTDX 3000 off a off-center fed Wyndham, up only about near 28 foot tall, running 60, 80 meter Wyndham, running about 300 watts. I got a picture of the little amplifier I got on there too.
Yeah, roger that. Well, that's doing you a great job. You're a solid 5x9 on me, and nice signal. You using that RM Italy amp?
Yep, QSO to RM Italy, little 300 watt. You know, it's not a whole bunch of watts, but you know, if I got a 600 watt amplifier to get one more S unit, then that would cost me 3 times as much money as I paid for my little 300 watts. So I figured, well, this is cheaper the way to go.
Yeah, roger that. Well, it's doing a good job for you. I've seen, I think his was a little bit bigger than that one, but an RM Italy amp. The day that I got my my General over in Sevierville, Tennessee, he had it and was trying to sell it, and I don't know what size his was, but he had I forget what he was asking on it, but I thought it was a good price. But I'm assuming, yeah, that's a solid state amp. I bet you that's a pretty nice little amp there. It looks good. I like it.
Hey, QSO, I was looking at your webpage. It looks like you're surrounded by your family. And I see you also got Papa Phil's on there. And then Papa Phil's on south to me. He was looking for he did a kidney. And I've talked to Alex quite a few times on 20 meter. And I can't donate anything because if you read on you'll read about it if you want to, on my QRZ page, because I can't donate anything, no blood or plasma or anything, because I had a blood disease and I'm a survivor of that.
Hey, roger that. Yeah, I'm a follower of Alex's, and actually Alex kind of give me inspiration. I'm live streaming like he does, and yeah, I kind of hang back in the shadows, I guess you could say, and I'm a supporter of Papa Phil as well. I think it's a good thing that they're doing, and I figured if they can do it, I can do it too. So last Wednesday, I kind of shared his live stream over my live stream, and yeah, that's a good thing he's doing. Alex is a good person. Alex Christian, and hopefully Papa Phil can get something worked out. I know we're all giving it a good extra push, and we're rooting for him. That's for sure.
Hey, QSL, yeah, I'm just north of him. He's down there towards Detroit. I'm here about 90 miles north of Detroit, up between Flint, Michigan, and Saginaw, Michigan. And his is Alpha Bravo 8. What is it? PRRP or whatever. I can't think of what it's called, but I've looked him up and I've seen, he was looking for a kidney, and they found somebody out of the country that would donate a kidney. I needed a bone marrow transplant, and that was on the bone marrow registry, and they found somebody that was a perfect match. I don't even know who he was. He was an anonymous donor, and thanks for the bone marrow transplant. That person that donated their bone marrow, now I'm still alive.
Yeah, roger that. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good story as well. There's good people out there. I feel like Papa Phil will find him a donor. I'm hoping he does. He seems to be a good person. I don't know. It's a scary feeling, to be in his shoes. Just retired and fixing to really enjoy life, and had to take a step back. Yeah, we're sure pulling for him. We're rooting and cheering him on, and hopefully everything will work out. Just trying to get his word out there. You know, if nothing else, uh, put it out there for, somebody to say it only takes one person, that right person, and that could save the day. That's for sure.
Yep, QSO on that. Yeah, looking at your family there and see the picture. Well, okay. I don't really have a picture of my family. I've got a picture of my car. My wife goes, "How come you got a picture of your car and not me?" I said, "Well, I like my car better."
Better watch that. You'll be out there with the dogs.
I'm down here right now with the dogs. We got a bunch of little dogs. If you see, my radio's on my headboard of my bed. So I'm laying here back on my bed, and all my little dogs, I got pictures of those on QRZ too. All three of the little dogs are laying down here by me. And the cat, and where the spot where I lay in, and the cat thinks it's her spot. So if I'm laying here talking on the radio, she just come over here and lay right on top of me, like, get out of my spot.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's pretty good there. That's what is that a kind of Yagi is that you got on your QRZ page? Is that a 13B2?
Oh yeah, I got a 13B2 up there for 2 meter, and I got a 6 to 80 meter vertical. There's a picture of that. That's a JTV, I think it is a Jetstream 6 to 80 meter vertical, and then I got a 6 to 80 meter wire, and then I got a 160 meter wire. And that 160 meter wire is like 20 foot off the ground, but that thing gets really good I get a lot of good compliments on that. It was a 160 meter contest last weekend. What was it, 27, 28, something like that. And I made like 50 contacts in about an hour. And everybody was, "You're S9, you're S9," and I was just running 100 watts.
Yeah, roger that. Good deal. Yeah, I've got a friend. I actually went down and met him this weekend. He's got a 2 of those 13B2s stacked. And that's good enough itself, but got them stacked on top of about 190 foot worth of tower. So he's pretty much known in this little region right here. You ask them and they know him. They've talked to him. He gets around for sure.
Well, I'm right about in the middle of the Michigan. I can point my beams towards the west and talk all the way over to Lake Michigan on to Muskegon. And if I point my beams to the east, I can talk all the way across to the east over there off of Lake Huron to Sandusky and Port Huron. If I point them up to the north, I can talk about 100 miles north. South, I don't get very good direction towards Detroit. If I point them down towards Detroit, I have to go through the city of Flint, I guess, and I just don't get very good signals when I have to point towards Detroit. I can point them all the way down and get almost to Ohio. Indiana and Illinois down there. It's Indiana. Battle Creek, it's got just for the one. It's only up in the air about 40 foot with the 113B2. So imagine they got those 26 B2s. They have a lot more ranges. They're really, really narrow. You got to be pointed right at somebody.
Yeah, I know his. That's what he's got. The 26 B2s. Man, I tell you, he can sure do the thing. I've got it's a 20 element, but it's 10 vertical and 10 horizontal. And he's about 127 miles away from me. And we can talk simplex, and I'm barely getting in there to him, and he's pegging my meter. He do the thing. He lives down just north of Birmingham, and he can get into repeaters up in Nashville. So he's pretty good ways, and they do a really good job. But 190 foot of tower and 213B2s will do for you too, though.
Yeah, QSO and ABALL. Shoot.
I got a 16 element 440 beam I picked up at a garage sale really cheap. It's a KLM. I got it out in the garage. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. A 16 element 440 beam. It's 12 foot long, 16 elements, that's a long beam. It's a KLM is that they make. He's the same person that makes M squared. His name is William or Bill. I've talked to Bill out in California. It's the M squared now, but I talked to Bill about that antenna. He goes, oh, yeah, that's a good little beam. I remember when I designed that. That's a good little beam. I said, oh, yeah, I got one out in the garage.
Yeah, roger that. Well, all right, Ed. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. The XYL tell me that she's almost here to be ready. So, get to go take Kroger some money, I reckon, in exchange for some food for the week, and get if we can't round up some supper as well. But I appreciate you coming back to the call, and yeah, if you'd like to see how you sounding here in Tennessee, K4LEN Radio is the name of my YouTube channel. And you'll be an hour and 37 minutes into today's live stream there.
Okay, Justin, yeah, I was looking at you. You run a 991A. I was really thinking about getting a 991A before I got the 3000, but I already had the 847. That's a satellite radio, so I chose this. I see you got a 991A. Those is really good. I hear a lot of people got those. It's maybe like the baby brothers to the 3000, but it also has 2 meter and 440. Okay, Justin, good talking with you. I logged you on QRZ. I'm going to log you on Logbook of the World. So 73's Alpha Bravo 8 Lima.
All right, Ed. Yeah, that 991A, it does me a really good job. I have no complaints on it whatsoever. It does a real good job for me. But it's good talking to you. Good meeting you. And hopefully we can catch you back out here again soon. Hope you have a good evening, and I'll say 7-3s to you. Alpha Bravo 8 Lima K4LEN. Well, guys, it's about that time. I appreciate everybody stopping by, hanging out with us. That radio down just a little bit. Right, had a talk over here at Eric, Kilo 3, Echo Lima Golf. Hi, November 3, Papa Kilo Juliet. Thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight. We got Mike. Was it Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta? Udell, Papa Zulu 2, Yankee Tango. Let's see who else we got in here. Give a shout out to in the live chat this evening. Marty, Kilo Mike 6, Papa Radio Alpha. Eric Lessard, maybe. I hope you was still in there when I finally told what microphone I was using. And Marty, Kilo Mike 6, Papa Radio Alpha. I may have done said his name, but he'll get a double shout out. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out tonight. And see if we can't do it again tomorrow. Yeah, Eric, I started hearing them, and it's she's texting saying she'll be here soon, so we're gonna go ahead and shut her down for the night before it gets too awful loud. But again, thanks everybody for coming hanging out. Try to be out here again tomorrow evening. I guess it'd help if I swap it over where y'all could see me. But yeah, man, thanks for coming hanging out. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. K4LEN. Y'all stay warm, stay safe. God bless you.